Morning, students. So today we're going to learn again mathematics. So welcome to mathematics class. Okay, good morning everyone. But before we proceed to our lesson, we have online class rules. Number 1, sit down properly. Sit down properly. Okay, you look at this boy or to this student. He is sitting down properly. Okay. Make sure that you are sitting down properly. Okay, number 2, watch and listen carefully. Watch and listen carefully. Okay. So you're going to listen carefully. Okay. And number 3, prepare your worksheet and workbook. Okay. So everybody have primary mathematics workbook 1A and 1B. Okay. And every students also have mathematics worksheet. Okay. So you're going to prepare all of this because after our lesson, you're going to answer your workbook and your worksheet. Okay. So this is your teacher June and with teacher Mark, your mathematics teacher too. Okay. So our lesson for today is all about commutative property and addition with 0. Again, commutative property and addition with 0. Okay, so commutative property of addition. The commutative property of addition says that changing the order of the addends does not change the value of the sum. Okay. Again, the commutative property of addition says that changing the order of the addends does not change the value of the sum. Okay. So here is an example of commutative property. So 2 plus 3 equals 3 plus 2. Okay. So changing the order does not change the result. Okay. The same answer. Okay. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Very good. And 3 plus 2 is 5. Correct. Okay, very good. Next, what is commutative property? Again, what is commutative property? So commutative property means originates from the word commute, which means to move around. Okay. So the word commutative originates from the word commute, which means to move around. Okay. Okay, so the additive property of 0 simply says that adding 0 to any number does not change the number. In other words, x plus 0 will always equal x, or 0 plus x is equals to x. Okay, so that's it. Okay, next. Okay, so we're going to proceed to our lesson. So this is an example, okay? So you look at the picture, okay? So how many groups are there? Okay, 1, 2. For group 1, we have 7 roses. And for group 2, we have 3 roses. Okay? So how many groups are there? Okay, so there are 2 groups. 1, 2. So group 1 and group 2. So we have 2 groups. Okay. How many roses are in the first group? Okay, so this is the first group. So how many roses in the first group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there are 7 roses in the first group. Okay, next. How many roses are in the second group? Okay, so we're going to count how many roses are in the second group. So this is the second group. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is there are 3 roses in the second group. Okay, you can use addition to join groups. Okay, so you can use addition or plus. Okay, so what word is used to describe the numbers being added together? Okay, so the numbers being added together are called addends. Okay, so 7 and 3, this is our addends. Okay, so what is the name for the answer when adding? Okay, so we're going to add 7 and 3. So what is our answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So 10 is the sum. Okay, that is the sum. That is the answer when adding. Okay, so 7 plus 3 is our addend. So equals 10. So 10 is the sum. Okay, so that is the answer when we add 7 and 3. Okay, so let's identify some properties of addition. Okay, study this number sentence. Okay, you look. 7 plus 3 or equal to 3 plus 7. Okay, we are using equal symbol when we have different number models. Okay, so what is different about the addends on either side of the equal sign? Okay, so the order of the addends change. Okay, the order of the added change. So now this is 7 plus 3 equals 3 plus 7. So do you think the answer is different? Okay, do you think the answer is different? What are the sum? Okay, so the sum of 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, and the sum of 3 plus 7 is 10. So what can you say about the order of addends? Okay, so you look at this. 7 plus 3 equals 3 plus 7. Okay, so what can you say about the order of addends? Okay, 7 plus 3 equals 3 plus 7. Okay, you can add any numbers in any order and the sum will be the same. Okay, if you add 7 plus 3, what is your answer? 10. Very good. If you add 3 and 7, what is your answer? 10. So the same answer. So this is the commutative order property of addition. Okay, so it doesn't matter even when you add the first number then the second number. Okay, if you add 7 plus 3, so the answer is 10. If you add 3 and 7, the answer is 10. So or you can add the second number then the first number, you will give you the same number or total sum. Okay, so the answer is the same even you change. Okay, 7 plus 3 or 3 plus 7. So the sum is 10. Sum is the answer when you're going to add two numbers, okay? Okay, so we're going to write the commutative property of the number sentence, okay? So number 1, so you can see how many apples are there. Okay, 5 plus how many oranges? 4. So 5 plus 4 equals 9, or you can say it, what we're going to add, 4 and 5, okay? So you're going to write 4, and then you're going to write 5. So the answer is the same, 9, okay? So for number 2, okay, what are these? These are balls. Okay, how many balls are there? You're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another group is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to write 7 plus 3 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 plus 3 equals 10, or how many? 3 plus how many? 7. So 3 plus 7 equals 10. So the same answer, okay? For number 3, so how many balloons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 0 equals 7. Okay, or you can add, you can write here 0 plus 7 equals 7, because it's already written here 7 plus 0 equals 7. Okay, number 4, how many candles are there? Okay, 5 plus 3. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can write also 3 plus how many? 5. So the answer is 8. Correct. Okay, for number 5 and 6. Okay, ice cream. We have ice cream here. So how many ice creams are there? Okay, 4 plus 3. Okay, so it's written here. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Or you can write here 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, for number 6. Okay, how many pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first group is 6, and the second group is 3. So 3 plus 6 equals 9, or 6 plus 3 equals 9. Okay. For number 7, okay, how many cars are there? 5, 10. Okay, you can write 0 plus 10 equals 10. Or you can write 10 plus 0 equals 10. Or, okay, how many airplanes are there? Okay, so 2 plus 1 equals 3, or 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, for number 9, okay, how many rockets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8, or you can write 2 plus 6 equals 8. So the same answer. For number 10, okay, so we have horses here. So in the first group, how many horses are there? 3. And the second group, 2. So we're going to add 3 plus 2 equals 5, or 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, so you can look at the picture so that you can answer correctly. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask Teacher June if you don't understand. Okay, so don't be shy. Okay, so I am here to answer your question. So students. So you study your lesson. See you again.